Welcome to Total Output Power Solutions. In this part 3, we will be discussing about the DM water 210 megawatt power plant simulator, DM makeup water establishment. We will establish the DM makeup water, and this is part 3 of the Total Output Power Solutions. Now till now we have started the river water pumps, then all cooling water valves for auxiliaries opened from local. Then GS water pumps are running, 2 GS water pumps are running, the third is on auto standby. We have filled up both the overhead GS tanks, instrument air and service air compressors have been started. The DM makeup pump we are starting. Now this is the circuit for the DM makeup plant. You have a DM5 valve coming from the WT plant. Then there is a DM intermediate tank. After the DM intermediate tank, you have got 2 DM makeup pumps. So out of 2, we can start both of them or we can start one of them. The discharge of the DM makeup pump, it goes directly to the overhead DM emergency tanks. There are 2 DM emergency tanks. There are inlet valves to DM emergency tank as well as outlet valves to the DM emergency tank. The outlet of the DM emergency tank then through the DM17 goes again to the DM18, goes to either UDT or it may go to the condenser. Now the simulator operations, what we are doing: load the previous file and run the file. Ensure the DM makeup pump control selection switch on condensate panel is in manual mode. Open the Mimic condensate makeup system. Open the DM valves from the Mimic. DM 11 and 12, these are the discharge valves of DM makeup pumps. DM 12, 13 and 14 are the inlet valve for the emergency tanks. 15, 16 and 17, these are the outlet valves of emergency tanks. DM 18 is the emergency tank bypass valve. Isolating valves are CV6 and CV7 for condenser filling. Then condensate system panel, DM makeup pumps. There are 2 DM makeup pumps, as you can see. The panel shows one of the pump is running, but it is the panel. So let us now start the simulator operations. Like, share and subscribe the channel. So let us start. We will load the file first. Yes, the file has been loaded, and now we will run the system and then start the operations. So we run the system and then we start the operations. First of all, we open the Mimic, go to the Mimic and open the Mimic condensate makeup system. So this is the condensate makeup system. Here already, as I already told, there are 2 DM pumps. The discharge of the pump goes into the emergency tanks, overhead emergency tanks. We open the trends page, and on trends page on desk 6 you will get tank levels. So all the tank levels are displayed here. You can check up the levels there also. Now you should make through the system, and for that purpose we will make the valves on. First of all, the discharge valve of the pump, that will be made on, that is DM12 I think. Then it goes to the the next valve in this circuit is the inlet valve, common inlet valve for both the tanks. Then the inlet valves are separate individual inlet valves of the tanks. Then the outlet valves of the individual tanks, and then there is a common outlet valve that also will have to be opened. Now the DM emergency tanks are filled up by the DM makeup pump, and there is a tank bypass valve also, that also we will open, so that we can fill up the UDT and as well as the condenser by directly from the DM makeup pumps. So we have opened the drain that is going to unit drain tank through the wall DM25. It will be filled up. Then we open the isolating valves of the condenser filling control valves. Those are the CV6 and CV7. So now we go to the panel, condensate panel, and open the and start the pump, DM makeup pump. So the it is on uh, it is on condensate panel. So we have got this condensate panel. We will check up the auto manual selection, whether it is on manual or not. So we check up these are the DM makeup pumps 1 and 2, and we check up the auto manual also. We see that it is on manual, so that we can now start the DM makeup pump number 1. So we start the pump number 1, observe the amperes. The amperes are increased, then again they are decreasing as per the starting kick, and then you will also see that the level of the DM intermediate tank is also increasing as we have made everything through. The increase in the level can also be seen in the mimic. So it is there in the mimic, it shown in the mimic DM emergency tank level. Then as you have started giving water to UDT also, so unit drain tank is also there, that is also being shown. Now so the emergency drain, now we open the control valve CV6 and CV7. So out of that we will open CV6. We open it to 4, 8, 12% around. So now you will see that the condenser is also being filled up. The condenser level will also be increasing, and that will be shown on the condensate panel. Here also you will see the increase in the DM tank level as well as condenser as well as the unit drain tank. So all the 3 tank levels can be seen on this panel. You can start another DM pump also. So you can see it in the trends panel also. You will be able to see the DM tank level. GS tank level is full. DM intermediate tank is there. Then UDT level is also increasing. It is 0.2 now. We go to the condenser level, that will be shown in the condenser parameter trend. So in the condenser parameter trend page, we have got the condenser level. You will see that it is increasing. It is 0.9, 0.1 just now, and it is increasing. It will also be shown on the panel. Now we start the second DM pump also, and as you see, it is started delivering water, and now the levels of these levels will be increasing fast. So at a faster rate the levels will increase, so as to increase the levels in the DM intermediate, DM emergency tanks as well as unit drain tank. Yes, so you can see the levels on the trend page also. So on the trend page you will see the condenser level slightly increasing. You can go to the tank levels also. There you will see the other tanks levels also. The DM emergency tank level, that is also increasing. The UDT level, that is also increasing. So all these tanks levels are increasing. Now, as you have started both the DM makeup pumps, they are on manual. Generally one DM makeup pump is running and the second one is put on auto. So if the level goes down then the second pump will start automatically, like that. Now we see that the levels are increasing, and herein you will see that the DM intermediate tank level has already reached 3.6. The DM emergency tank level is 0.1. GS tank level is 3.8 and UDT level is 0.7. If suppose there is a power failure, total AC failure may be, so in that case both the DM makeup pumps will stop, and in that case the DM intermediate tanks will supply the DM required for the particular time. So we have got 2 DM makeup pumps running here, and you can see the levels also increasing in the DM tank and as well as the DM emergency tanks, as well as the condenser and in the UDT also. You can see the UDT level has increased to around 1.6. Then the emergency tank levels has increased to 0.2. And again you go to the condensate page. There also again you check the levels. So everything is going on correctly. Now you can you have got two GS pumps running. So generally two GS pumps are running and third pump is kept on standby. So in the GS pump section you can go to the GS pump selection switch, and therein you can 1 and 2 continuously running, and you can put the third pump on auto. So auto standby. So if any one of the pumps fail, then the other pump will pick up, third number pump will pick up. Now here till this time you see that the level, UDT level here is increasing, and it has increased to around 1.9. Unit drain tank level has increased to 1.9. At the same time you can go to the condenser this thing and you can check up the level there also. We have to fill up the condenser up to 3 meters, like 3 meter level, and up to 3 meter level we have to we have to fill up the condenser up to 3 meter level. The unit drain tank is to be filled completely, so that is around 2 point something, 2.50. UDT is around 2.50 full UDT full unit drain tank. This water will be UDT. This water will be required to fill up the boiler drum. So now you see that you have achieved a level of around 2.5 in the UDT, 2.4, 2.5 in the UDT, and the DM emergency tank level is around 0.2. So herein, when the UDT is full, that time you can means the DM pumps will be running, but one pump we will put it on. We will have only one pump in service, and the other pump we will put it on. We will make it off and put it as a standby in case so that one pump which is running trips, the other pump will pick up automatically. So we go to the condensate panel. Therein we from the manual DM makeup pumps, they are on manual. We make it as pump number 1 and running pump number 1, and standby is pump number 2. So this is it is UDT level is 2.5. UDT has been filled up completely. Similarly the condenser level is also reaching around here you can see in the mimic, it is reaching around 2.4 or some. You can go to the trends page and there you can see the levels. So the GS tank level is 4, then DM enter tank level is 3.6, intermediate tank level is same. You will have to go to the next trend page, and then you will be able to see the condenser level. Herein you can see the condenser level has reached to around we can go to the condenser level -6 condenser parameters, and there you can go to the -6 condenser parameters. So in the condenser parameters you will be able to see the condenser level. So the condenser level has increased, and now you can see the condenser level has increased to around 2. Here you will see the condenser level, it is reached to 2.9. So we have to fill up the condenser up to 3 meters. So it is coming to around approximately 3 meters. So we have achieved our condenser filling. So now we stop the condenser filling by closing this control valve CV6 that we had opened. We had opened CV6, so now we close that CV6 valve. so that the condenser level is reached. So in this session we have completed the condenser filling, the UDT filling and the condenser filling. The DM intermediate tank will be continuously filled up as the pump is running continuously, and when no water is required anywhere, the DM emergency tanks will be filled up. So here you will see we have achieved the DM intermediate tank is 3.6, emergency tank level is 0.3, GS tank level is 4 and UDT level is 2.5. So these levels we have achieved, and these are sufficient for starting the condensate system. So in our next session we will start the condensate system, that means the CEP, condensate extraction pumps, and fill up the deaerator. So that deaerator filling we will be doing it in our next part. Herein you can see on the desk also the levels are being displayed, and on the train page also you are able to see all the levels. So in our next part we will be discussing about the controlling of the condenser level as well as the controlling of the FST level. Here we as the levels have reached, we will stop here. We will save the file. We will save the file with the same name, and then so in the next part we will be what we will be doing, making the condensate system ready, then starting the first condensate extraction pump, then starting the emergency lift pump ELP, starting the boiler drum filling. We will start the drum filling, and then filling the feed water storage tank is the FST or the deaerator. Till then, take care, like, subscribe and share. Total Output Power Solutions, and thank you very much for this. Please like, subscribe and share.